Alright, gamers, welcome back. Dark Souls episode 64. We are back. The pre-finale episode. I figured I did a few things since last we played. I farmed up enough souls to get level 100. I went ahead and used all of the souls that we had, the Lord souls, from different bosses like Civ, Artorias, Manus, Ornstein, right, all these different bosses, and I went ahead and made some unique boss weapons that we're going to look through and read. But I figured we'd also take some time to look through all of these amazing weapons and armor sets that we've gotten and kind of put them in our character and see what they look like and kind of stylize some things a bit and play Fashion Souls for one episode. So, disclaimer, if this isn't really your episode, all I plan on doing for this is just kind of like looking at gear, maybe reading some descriptions again, trying sets on, mixing and matching different sets and weapons and stuff like that. The next episode we'll go take on Gwyn. So this episode, let's just, start slapping on. First things first, let's look at some of the new items that I've made. So since we last played, I made the Abyss Greatsword. Weapon type, Greatsword. Attack type, regular thrust. This Greatsword belonged to Lord Gwyn's Knight Artorias, who fell to the Abyss, swallowed by the dark with its master. This sword is tainted by the Abyss, and now its strength reflects its wielder's humanity. We'll try all these weapons on and stuff in just a little bit, but I went ahead and took everything out of my box that I want to put on, so we've got a few weapons in here, bear with me. We also made the Greatsword of Artorias. So this is the weapon before Artorias had kind of fallen to madness. This is the one that Sif wields in his mouth. And then the Abyss Greatsword is the one after he's fallen to the Abyss. So you can see the differences, even in the image here, right? You can see this sword is like decrepit, kind of broken on one side of the hilt. And then this sword is the more whole version of it, the before the Abyss has taken it, right? We also made the... where is it? Yeah, we're going to be looking at a few weapons here. We made the Dragon Slayer Spear. Wait, I think I need to read this. Did we read? The Greatsword of Artorias. Greatsword, regular thrust, sword born from the soul of the great grey wolf Civ, guardian of the grave of Abyss Walker Knight Artorias. The sword can damage ghosts as if it was cursed when Artorias joined a covenant with the creatures of the Abyss. Oh, sorry, as it was cursed when Artorias joined a covenant with the creatures of the Abyss. So Artorias joined a covenant with the creatures of the Abyss, and that bound him to the Abyss, allowing him to damage them. So in order to defeat what he most wanted to defeat, he had to take it on himself, basically, which is a true hero. Artorias is a true hero and a true knight, right? Again, we've also made the Dragon Slayer Spear. This is Ornstein's Spear. Weapon type Spear, attack type Thrust. Cross Spear born from the soul of Ornstein, a Dragon Slayer guarding Anne Orlando Cathedral. Inflicts lightning damage, effective against dragons. Two-handed thrusts rely on cross and buries spear deep within a dragon's hide and sends human foes flying. We also made the Dark Moon Bow. Weapon type Bow, attack type None. Bow born from the soul of the Dark Sun Gwendolyn, Dark Moon deity who watches over the abandoned city of gods, San Orlando. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. So I believe this is a Faith Dex scaling bow with a little bit of strength, it seems, but it's E-scaling strength, so it's negligible. But obviously with moonlight arrows, this bow is even better, but I do want to try this bow. We took our black bow of Ferris and a couple other things to plus 10, namely my Grass Crest shield and mostly that, yeah. We also made Manus' Catalyst. Weapon type Catalyst, attack type Strike. A sorcery catalyst born from the soul of Manus, father of the Abyss. A rough, olden wooden catalyst, large enough to be used as a strike weapon. Similar to the Tin Catalyzation Catalyst, it boosts the strength of sorceries, but limits the number of castings. And then, other than that, I think we made the Crystal Ring Shield. Weapon type Small Shield, attack type Strike. Weapon born from the mystical creature of the Darkroot Garden, the Moonlight Butterfly. Imbued with a powerful crystal power, like the butterfly created by Seat the Scaleless. Can emit crystal light rings. This one I'm very interested in seeing. And then finally we made... No, we got the Cleansing Great Shield from Saving Sith, but I don't know if we read it, so let's go ahead and read it. Cleansing Great Shield, weapon type Great Shield, attack type Strike. The steel Great Shield used by Knight Artorias, who succumbed to the Abyss. Artorias, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sif. Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. So we have read this, I do remember reading this, but it's just the shield that we got for saving Sif. But we also spent some souls and we bought a couple new gear sets that I need to read as well. One of them being... this set right here, the Golem set. Head of the Iron Golem, guardian of the ancient Sen's fortress, slayer of the heroes who ventured forth to Anor Londo. Without its core, it is a mere hunk of iron and can be equipped as solid protective gear, but its immense weight hinders stamina recovery. Looks like same thing all the way down for the Golem set. We also bought the set of Artorias. Helm of Artorias the Abyss Walker, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. The death of the helm's owner can be surmised from the corrosive dark of the Abyss and the musty azure blue tassels, once a symbol of pride and glory. Then we have the gauntlets. The chest is the same as the helmet, but the gauntlets are different. The death of their owner can be surmised from the corrosive dark of the Abyss, which has compromised their protective utility. Interesting. And then we also bought the Moonlight set. Crown of the Dark Sun. Crown of the Dark Sun Gwyndolin, protector of the forsaken city of Anor Londo. This crown of the gods demands faith immeasurable of its wielder, but it is imbued with the dark moon power that enhances all magic. The image of the sun manifests Gwyndolin's deep adoration of the sun. Robes of the Dark Sun Gwyndolin, protector of the forsaken city of Anor Londo. The power of the moon was strong in Gwyndolin, and thus he was raised as a daughter. His magic garb is silk thin and hardly provides any physical defense. Kind of the same thing for the rest of the way down. And that's it. Now let's go ahead and see what some of these weapons and armor look like together. So first things first, I do want to try on the Artorias set with the weapon. Although, let's go with the base weapon first before he gets consumed. Oh, baby. Dude, what a set. Dude, Artorias' gear is sick. So what I was doing earlier is I was kind of getting close to this tree and using it to bug the camera to get a little close and really get a close look on some of these weapons and the detail at them. You see a little bit of my nose peeking through there, huh? Sick. Another set that I really want to take a look at is the porcelain set, or Lord Blade Kieran's set, specifically with her weapons. She had Gold Tracer in the main hand, and then Dark Silver Tracer in the offhand. Dude, she had a sick set. This might easily be my favorite looking boss set in the game. A short sword and a dagger is just a nice orange blade, and then a nice like silver black blade. Pretty sick. I love the like orange trail that you leave when you swing with this weapon. You also get your own little ponytail. Another set that I want to look at, the Moonlight set, with specifically let's look at Manus's Catalyst and the Dark Moon Great Bow. Is that what it's called? The Dark Moon Bow. Damn, Manus's Catalyst is like a fucking axe. Holy shit. This thing is crazy. I love that our feet are out too, by the way. Now this is a sick set. This set is crazy. The bow, much smaller than I thought it would be, honestly. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bigger, but overall, cool set. The Catalyst is a lot cooler than I thought, but the bow is a little underwhelming. Let's take a look at Evelyn. Holy shit. Come on. This thing is insane looking. What else do we have that we want to take a look at? The Crystal Ring Shield. Oh my god. Discus attacks. Oh my god. This is actually so cool. We definitely made the better weapon here. Captain America shield. Alright, New Game Plus, shield only build. Hey old man. Ah, you're lucky.
Sorry, fool.
No, you're sorry, bro.
You could not be
You just want my cheeks. He just wants our ass, that's all. Yeah! I mean, it's pretty solid damage. I mean, it's okay, I guess. How do I hold the shield up? Alright, enough memes. Enough fooling around. 9? They think I'm speaking German. 9? Alright, we're getting the hell out of here, come on. It was a goofy bit.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen.
Snip my ass. Alright, back to looking at weapons and armor and stuff. Pretty cool shield though, honestly. I really like the way that it looks. It's a very unique shield. Not really my take, but I've been liking larger bucklers and kind of what are they classified as? Like little, they're larger than hand shields. They're like an actual circular shield, but they're not like a wall shield. Speaking of shields, let's take a look at... Pay homage to the Sunlight Man himself. Old Sun Bro. What's his weapon? Oh yeah, that's right. That's the Blade of Astora, right? The Astora's Straight Sword, I believe, is what it is. No, it's the Sunlight Straight Sword. That's right. Damn, we look just like him. Oh my god. He really had that shit on, though, huh? Oh, he probably felt good. Nice clean set. What's his roll? It's like a medium roll. Godspeed, brother. Take a peek at the Drake sword as well. Never got to really use this weapon, but I know it has a special R2, right? Oh, that's right. We messed with it a little bit at the start of the game. It uses a good bit of your stamina, but it is a sick, linear kind of earthquake. We also got the Moonlight Greatsword, a classic, a staple in the game, in the entire franchise, in all of their games, really. Every FromSoft game we play, I'm gonna try and get the Moonlight Greatsword in them. And by try, I mean like that's going to be one of our main things that we have to do in the series. So it's a really sick sword. I know if you have the stats to actually... Oh, there we go. You don't even need the stats. You can just... Dude, that is a sick great sword. Send out just like energy blasts. That's crazy. That's a really good one. What about the Zwei? I never got to really look at this one. It's a nice, big, meaty sword. I wouldn't mind playing like a giant two-handed build in the future. There's some fun in art in timing your swings with a big weapon like this. Obviously, my character doesn't have the stats for it right now, but what about the Dragon Greatsword? Holy shit! This is Radahn's weapons before Radahn had his weapons. Holy hell. What a weapon. It's made out of like a dragon bone or something. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tail of a stone dragon of Ash Lake. That's right, we took this from the tail of the dragon in Ash Lake that we can join the Covenant with. What about just the classic greatsword? A little thinner than I thought it would be, but it is a pretty efficient weapon. Still don't have the stats for this, but... what about the Painting Guardian sword? Oh, that's right, we've seen, I mean, they have these. It's a nice thin little painter's knife. Literally. The server? That's a sick weapon, man. I like that weapon. It's big and it's heavy though, huh? An Unka Bunga build would be fun. What about Ricard's rapier? We never really looked at this one. Very ornate, very decorative, very showsman. Oh, that's a nice R2 right there. Good lunge attacks on this thing. I like that a lot. Velka's rapier. Much different rapier. It's much more like a sword, honestly. Although it seems to have a similar lunge pattern on the R1, but the R2 is very different. The R2 is more of like a slice. The butcher's knife. Damn, that's a cleaver right there. The gargoyle's great axe, a massive. Somehow I can swing this a little easier than the others. Oh my god, it bends with you. Like the tail, that's so sick. Wait, that's so cool. That's a sick axe. The stone great axe? Damn. Bro. Let me see, hang on. Slap on Havel's set real quick. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm literally a rock, a walking rock. I can't move. I can't even roll. Sprinting, not happening. That's ridiculous. Dragon King's Great Axe. I mean, it's alright. It's kind of cool, but nothing crazy. I'm not in love with it. Let's see what else we have. The Morning Star, just your typical Morning Star. I mean, the Dragon Tooth, maybe, perhaps, may chance. I think this one is like the jaw of a dragon or the fingernail of a dragon, something like that, right? It's the tooth of a dragon, which is really cool. And it was Havel's weapon. The Demon's Great Hammer, we got this at the very start of the game, never used it, but it is a pretty cool looking weapon. It looks like a pillar, you know, a stone pillar. This is one that we have to see in the full set. Let's take a look. Now this is a sick set. I wish you put the spear on your back, but it's all a little too heavy for me, but it looks badass, man. Dude, Ornstein was so fucking cool. We'll take a look at the six-eyed set. The robes of the Channeler. Whoa. That's a crazy looking set, man. Holy. Wild. The Silver Knight set. Very cool. I mean, it's basically the Black Knights before their armor is charred black. The helmet is always very haunting to me. We gotta look at the Baldur set one more time. I love this set. Visually one of my favorite sets in the game, honestly. With a... I forgot there's a sword and shield for the Baldur set. is. The Balder side sword. Yeah, baby. Need a little more on the legs, but it's pretty nice. It's a true hero's look right there. Alright, just a couple more pieces, a couple more sets before we get ready to wrap this one up. Obviously the Shadow set was one that I wish we would have used a little more, but I just loved my Thief set, man. We started in it, it was a great set, I upgraded it. Let's look at the Brass set. This is a pretty cool looking set, honestly. I just like the way it looks, man. I really like that little fin on the back of the helmet. I think it's cool. It's like a lightning bolt. Ridiculous. The symbol of avarice. Mask of the Father. For the most part, I mean, that's mostly all the sets that I wanted to look at. Mwahaha. Let's pop our gear back on and make sure we have all of the last little touches that we need done, so we can go ahead and take on Gwyn in the next episode and wrap this series up. We're going to be using, obviously, Aito, our main katana. We'll have the black bow of Ferris +10 in the offhand. We'll also have, of course, our main Grasscrest shield. We got it at +10 recently. And then for our gear, big surprise, Thief set. Black leather armor. Our rings, I think we're going to use the Ring of Favor and Protection and the Chloranthy ring. Again, we can't take this ring off or else we'll lose it. It breaks the moment we take it off, so. Put our Elizabeth mushrooms on our bar, as well as the Divine Blessings, the charcoal resin, and the pine resin, the rotten pine resin. And this is what we're going to go into the final fight with. I think our spells are good. We have Power Within, we have Black Flame, and Firestorm. I don't think I'm going to use much other than maybe Black Flame and possibly Power Within if I feel confident enough on the fight. Other than that, you know, we've got some solid healing. Basically, 10 Estus flasks that are great heals, and then 4 full heals here, and then 2 full heals here. So, as well as 15 resin on my weapons if it takes a couple attempts or whatever. So we're gonna call this one here for now, guys. I will see you in the next one, where we will take on the finale of the game. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.